How to improve communication skills. Having good communication skills is fundamental to success in many aspects of life. It can help you from personal to professional life and in many other situations. People who have good communication skills will see better productivity and improved relationships in every aspect of their lives. According to a survey by the National Association of Colleges and Employers, communication skills are recorded as the most important quality looked for in job candidates. Here are 12 effective tips you can use to improve your communication skills. Tip number 1. Learn to listen. Listen more than you talk. When communicating with others, we often focus on what we should say. However, effective communication is less about talking and more about listening. The better you listen, the better you are at communication. Tip number 2. Pay attention to body language. Your nonverbal communication cues, the way you look, listen, move, and react to another person, tells them more about how you're feeling than words alone ever can. When your nonverbal signals match up with the words you're saying, they increase trust, clarity, and rapport. Tip number 3. Show respect. People have different opinions, different abilities, and different talents. Respectful communication involves the ability to effectively assert your own views and fully listen to the views of others. Tip number 4. Maintain eye contact. That's right, the subject is eyes, is a type of body language that is extremely important during communication and conversation. Tip number 5. Ask questions. Asking questions is a powerful tool in communication. Questioning is a very good way of starting a conversation and keeping it going. It is also a very good way of obtaining more information about a particular topic. Asking questions also shows that you are paying attention to what the other person is saying because... Tip number 6. Have emotional awareness. Emotions play a major role in effective communication with others. Emotional awareness, or the ability to understand and manage your emotions, will help you succeed when communicating with other people. Tip number 7. Avoid interrupting. Interrupting is the ultimate conversation killer. Sometimes people have problems with interrupting others. With constant interruptions, effective communication is almost impossible. When we interrupt someone, it usually means we are not listening and paying attention to what they are saying. Tip number 8. Keep it positive. An important aspect of good communication skills is the ability to communicate positively. No matter how upset and stressed you are, try to stay positive, because no one wants to be around someone who is miserable and depressed. Tip number 9. Speak clearly. Speaking effectively is defined as speaking in such a way that your message is clearly heard. Speaking clearly is a major part of communication. Some people tend to speak in a very low voice. Others are naturally soft-spoken. And there are those so fast that one word gets blurred into the next. Whatever your speaking style is, if people have difficulty hearing what you are saying, you can be sure you are not speaking. Tip number 10. Avoid using your phone. It is very rude to use your phone while someone is talking to you. While you are having a conversation with someone, avoid using your phone. Look at the person who is talking to you and pay attention to what he or she is saying. Tip number 11. Think before you speak. Thinking before you speak is a really good habit to develop to avoid causing problems in your life, whether it's in your relationships, career, or elsewhere. On the other hand, speaking before you think is a bad habit that can get you into trouble and hurt you in the most important areas of your life. Tip number 12. Avoid filler words. Words such as like, well, you know, I guess, and are meaningless and really have no value in any conversation. Instead of using these filler words, take time, relax, and pause a little before speaking. For example, if someone were to ask you, "How was your trip to Turkey?" Instead of saying, "Well, it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot," take time, pause, and say, "It was fun. I enjoyed it a lot." Way.